If you have a yellowjacket problem, there's no need to resort to pesticides. We're going to introduce 3 least toxic strategies for dealing with yellowjackets: prevention, trapping and spraying, and nest removal. Yellowjackets are predatory social wasps that live in large colonies similar to bees and are either black and yellow or black and white in color. Common species in the Northwest are the western yellowjacket, the common yellowjacket, and the German yellowjacket. The life cycle of a yellowjacket nest begins and ends with the queen. Each nest is created by a single queen, and at the end of the season, many new queens exit the nest and find a spot to hibernate for the winter. If you kill the queen, the entire nest will die out. First strategy: prevention is the best solution. Use these simple steps. Keep all food and drink outdoors covered, including pet food. Keep garbage can lids closed tightly. Eliminate standing water close to human activities. Try not to attract yellowjackets. Avoid wearing heavily scented perfumes or shampoos. And avoid wearing bright colored clothes, particularly yellow or floral patterns. Avoid angering yellowjackets by steering clear of their nests and don't swat at them. You can also prevent yellowjackets from reproducing by trapping queens early in the season, which brings us to our second strategy: trapping and spraying. Traps can either be purchased at a garden or hardware store or be homemade using a 5-gallon bucket. Fill a bucket with soapy water and hang a protein bait a couple of inches above the water. The yellowjacket will attempt to grab the heavy bait, fall into the water, become trapped, and drown. To prevent stolen bait from pets or other animals, cover the bucket with a mesh screen. Protein baits like canned white chicken are most effective in the spring and summer, preferred over pet food and fish. In the late summer and early fall, use sweet baits like sodas or juices. Traps should be emptied and refilled with bait at least weekly. Trapping queens in the late winter to early spring can reduce the number of nests later in the season, although queens may not be as attracted to bait as the workers. If you are considering spraying, synthetic bug sprays kill other beneficial bugs and can be harmful to humans as well. If you want to use a spray against yellowjackets that are flying around, which is especially useful if you spot and want to kill a queen, several botanical oil products are available that use peppermint oil and a surfactant as the main ingredients. Final strategy: nest removal. Removing a yellowjacket nest is a risky chore that should be tackled only by professionals with expertise in working around stinging insects. Destroying a nest early in the wasp mating season is very important, and your best chance to remove and kill an entire nest is in the spring when the queen has left hibernation and is establishing a new nest. Even after the nest is established, the queen will continue to leave the nest until a new batch of workers is mature enough to take over. If you notice a nest in May or June, attempt to remove it as soon as possible. If you wait, you are going to have a much more difficult and dangerous problem when the nest peaks in August or September. Find more tips to manage pests without using pesticides at www.pesticide.org.